Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Wow. Okay guys, so I'm hoping to carry you guys along. Today I'm actually heading to a children's center. I have a midwife appointment today. Yeah, my first ever midwife appointment. So I'm all dressed. Do I look like I'm going to church? I'm so sorry, my hair. No. So I just have to cover this. However, I think it looks good, okay? Yeah. So it's 8 weeks, of course. So most times in the UK, when you're pregnant, of course, you notify your GP, and then they'll link up with the midwife, and they will of course contact you and of course ask you, maybe the date of your last menstruation, stuffs like that, and then they'll calculate it, of course. So from that date till now, like the day of my last menstruation, I never knew. Sometimes really this pregnancy is just like, of course, you learn from experience, right? Because they say 8 weeks or something. I never knew it starts from the day of your last menstruation. Anyways, guys, yeah, of course, it's not like I took in 8 weeks ago, but I think that's just how it works. So today, 8 weeks and how many days? 4 or 5 days gone. Yeah, so I have my midwife appointment today. So I'm just going. I just checked. It's 9 minutes drive away. Yeah. So I think I have time. Definitely, I do. Not like I have loads of time. It's by 1 o'clock, and this is 12:32, and like I said, it's just 9 minutes drive. The midwife, when we booked this appointment, told me that I should eat well and I should drink loads of water, like I should drink loads of drinks, okay, before coming. So I think they're going to do some tests or something, so she advised I do that. I've tried to eat, guys. Have tried to eat. So actually, maybe in a separate video, maybe when I come back, I'm going to tell you guys what my eating habit has been. It's not been the best, which in a way I like, to be honest. Yeah, but it's not been the best. So I just forced myself to take the orange juice. Unfortunately, it was just remaining very small. So I think I might have to branch out that. This has been my go-to drink, apple and orange juice. So they've been helpful. Water, I really force myself. Most times after eating, immediately I force myself to drink water. That's how I drink water. I literally force myself. Then other times, because whenever I'm thirsty, gosh, I don't feel like drinking water. There was a day it was so bad. I tried, you know how you think, sometimes I enter my kitchen, I'm hungry, I look at everything, nothing appeals to me, okay? So I just advise myself, just go, all right? So that day I was really thirsty, but water wasn't doing it for me. Like, I wasn't feeling like drinking. I was feeling like if I force myself to drink this water, I'm going to vomit. Few weeks after taking in, yogurt was doing it for me. I was just taking yogurt like mad. So I bought some yogurt few weeks ago. They are all still stuck in the fridge. That's the end. I just took it that season. So my feeding has been seasonal. It happens this one now, then after some time, that's the end of it. So that day I was just thinking, squash wasn't doing it for me, juice wasn't doing it for me, but I'm thirsty. What should I do? So then I thought of ice cream. I have ice cream. There was a time too, it was ice cream that was it for me. So I said, okay, ice cream. It didn't go like others, so I felt like, okay, ice cream, but I wasn't feeling like having ice cream. But other options weren't working, so I had to go and take just few scoops of ice cream, like someone that is thirsty. Guess what, guys? Everything. The next minute, I found myself in the toilet. Everything, I threw them out, and yeah. So since then, that's my first time of going against something. Like, if I want to eat something now, if I see something, I don't feel like eating it, I will not eat it. Okay, that's what I've been doing. Okay, but that day, I just forced myself to take this because every other option, we are bad, but it wasn't as bad as others, but still, it didn't stay. So since then, I don't take. If it's saying no, I'm not having this, then I'm not having it. But since then, of course, whenever I'm thirsty, apple to the rescue. Apple helps me whenever I'm thirsty. Like, it just like, sometimes it's just so savory. Apple now, it's not like it's so dry. It still got some juice in it. So whenever I'm thirsty, it's apple. I have in here like a full basket of apple. always buy it full basket of apple because it's apple for me whenever I'm thirsty. So it's just been, I don't want to say crazy, but it's been a journey. So I'm looking forward. I don't know what to expect except what my midwife told me. I don't know what to drink again. I drank one glass of water this morning after having my breakfast. What was the breakfast? Rice. There's this special rice that my husband cooks. That's the only homemade food I've been eating for the past 3 weeks. I can't remember the last time I ate eba. My soup, my freezer is full of soups I cook so many weeks ago. Like they are still packed there. My husband, for whatever reason, doesn't really like eat it except when I'm with. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. So the only homemade food I've been eating in this house is this rice. My husband cooks this rice twice a week. I just requested, please cook that rice for me, and that's literally the only homemade food I've been eating for the past 3 weeks. Other times I just either it's Burger King for me, Subway. I've never had KFC. KFC hasn't done it for me. Last week Saturday was Nando's. Gosh, guys, it's just been, I don't know. But then, like, that's what I've been eating literally, and I don't eat a lot. Okay, like, it's not like in a day. In the morning like this, I force myself to take breakfast because I'll be feeling hungry, but nothing in this house appeals to me. Okay, so I force myself to drink oats forcefully. I just take, few spoons and then I rush to work. Then I start eating up. When I get to work, I don't carry food except if my husband cook this jollof rice. But sometimes I feel like when I go out, when my colleagues at work, when they are ordering their dinner, like their lunch, I'd rather go with them and have what they are having. It works for me. Then when I come back, I'll eat the rice. So that's how I've been doing. I've not been eating any homemade meal. None of them appeal to me. Even Indomie is a no. I mean, well, and then is it talking about the tiredness? Gosh, I've been so tired. My hormones are playing with me. They're really playing with me. I wake up every morning very tired. The good thing is, like, I don't have the regular morning sickness. The morning sickness, throwing up and all of that. I've never. The only day I've thrown up since I became pregnant was that day I had that ice cream. That's the only day I've ever thrown up. Okay, I threw up another day when my husband, I don't know, I was in the room and then he wanted to eat it. But instead of him to stay at the dining, he came upstairs in the room and brought the soup there. Immediately I perceived the soup. Oh, then I ran into the bathroom. So those are the only 2 times I've thrown up. For morning sickness, my own sign of morning sickness is waking up very weak. I can't even talk. When I wake up in the morning, I don't talk. My husband, we are praying, I'm humming. That's how I literally pray. Like, I force myself in the morning to get out of bed. Going to work has been hard work. Oh my gosh. Oh, and of course, I've not been working from home. I always go to the office because I know that if I stay at home, I will do nothing. And I don't want to call in sick because really my mornings are awful. Okay, very awful. I literally drag myself out of bed. Some days it feels like I will collapse. And that's how it's been for this past 8 weeks. Yeah, they said it's 8 weeks. I know I didn't take it 8 weeks ago. I kept saying that, but like, the normal trend, okay? So that's how it's been. Oh no, it's not been easy, but I'm happy that I'm not having morning sickness. I mean, I don't speed, out of those regular. No, it doesn't happen to me. No, it's just my bad appetite, not feeling hungry. There are days I am hungry, but I don't want to eat. Literally, it has happened. I'm hungry. Like, when you feel you are hungry, my stomach is rumbling. I know I'm really hungry. But to eat, nothing. I don't have appetite to eat. That's why whenever it's like that, I just tell my husband, what will work? It's just that rice. And God bless him. He's been very supportive. Even sometimes 8 p.m. he goes downstairs to cook. So for the past 3 weeks, I've not entered this kitchen. I've entered the kitchen. Of course, I'm in the kitchen, but I've never cooked. Sadly, I've not been able to cook. Smell of food, homemade food. No. So I've not cooked. I think the last time I cooked was when I fried egg for pancake. I just went to Asda. I saw their pancakes. It just appealed to me. All those craving, I just bought it. And of course, I needed to fry egg. I told my husband to fry egg for me. He said, cannot fry egg. So I had to fry. That's the last time I've cooked in this house. Okay, so for the past 3 weeks, I've not been cooking, but thank God for an amazing husband. He's been so supportive, really. He's been so supportive. Okay, and I thank him for that. So, guys, come along with me. Let's go and meet this midwife. My battery is low. I don't even know why. But we'll see how we'll navigate it. So, see you later. So, guys, yeah, I'm here. I am here. Okay, let's go.
Any previous like blood clots in the legs or lungs?
No.
And any in your family history of blood clots in the legs or lungs that you know of? Okay. And do you smoke at all?
No.
No. Do you suffer with varicose veins, so big veins in your legs?
What kind of pain?
Veins.
Veins, no.
Okay, that's fine. And in an emergency, would you be happy to accept blood products?
Yeah.
Did you drink alcohol pre-pregnancy?
No.
That's perfect. That's nice and simple. So obviously we recommend not to drink alcohol whilst you're pregnant. You said you don't smoke.
No.
Have you ever smoked?
No. So basically what they did at this first appointment was to ask me a series of questions, loads and loads of them, just to gain insight into my medical condition, and at the end of the day determine whether my pregnancy is high, medium or low risk. And thankfully at the end of the day it's low risk pregnancy, so there's nothing to worry about. Then they went ahead to do check my blood pressure and took some blood samples.
There we go. That's fine. That's 120.
Down more?
Yeah, it's 120 over 60. That's fine. Okay. 1. That's completely normal. Go from up here.
Okay. You're used to always hiding. Yeah, guys, so I'm done. It's actually raining. I don't even understand this weather. To think that I saw sun this morning and then this, well, I'm not surprised. That's UK weather for you. So guys, yeah, of course I couldn't show you guys everything that went down in there, but I think you saw some parts. So I'm happy. They gave me this they sealed it, every information here, things I need to read up, so my next appointment is it 16 weeks? Yeah, at 16 weeks. So they did blood sample. My veins always disappoint. You will never find them, but finally, because they were planning on sending me to the hospital. But thankfully she called for help from another midwife. She too was like, I can't find anything. Eventually she just decided to give it a go at one and go, and voila. So yeah, they had 3 bottles. So the other midwife got 1, and then that was the end of it from my left. And then but I'm happy because I was like, they want to send me to hospital tomorrow. I'm like, really? I'm working. What am I going to do? But I'm really happy we got it sorted. So right now I want to head to Asda. Of course, my juices, I've run out of them. Like I said, those are my lifesavers. And now I understand the urine sample. I don't know if to say village people came for me. The first one I took, whatever, I lost them. They couldn't enter inside the bottle sample. I just got one tiny drop. Then they gave me something for the second time before I left to pee in it, then pour it there. I finished peeing, dropped it on top of the toilet, this thing. Before I could try to, of course, use tissue to clean up myself, then the thing poured inside the toilet. I'm like, what kind of... So they said a tiny one, they are going to send it, and hopefully they test it. If they don't test it, they'll let me know, and maybe I'll have to do another one. Let them test it, please. Are they even testing? Okay, guys, so I'm heading to Asda to go and buy my juice and see 1 or 2 things I can get. Don't really need anything, to be honest, because I've not been cooking. I've not been doing anything. Oh, well, let me just go and see what I can get done. I know this one is training. Hobby might need me to pick him up after school, so we see to that now. It's past 2, yeah, 2:09. So I'll just head to Asda, get home. Then if Hobby needs me, he finishes at 3 or so. Maybe I might still be at Asda when he calls. I don't know, but yeah. So thank you guys for coming along. See you later. Bye.